Green Tree Productions is proud to present Duncanville Weekly News. It's the good news just for the City of Champions, Duncanville, Texas. And now, here's your host, John Thompson.
Hello, Duncanville, Texas, America, and the world, and welcome to this edition of Duncanville Weekly News for the middle couple of weeks of March 2016. Glad you're logged on and watching. Well, once again, it happens. All hoops this show, and let's get right to them, starting with this.
Hello, my name is Chris Owens from Duncanville, Texas. I grew up here for all my life. After leaving high school, I went to the University of Texas where I played basketball. I was drafted into the NBA, to the Memphis Grizzlies, where I spent a year rehabbing my knee. And then after that, I went and played basketball, professional basketball in Europe. Countries containing Europe, in Europe were Italy, France, Spain, Germany, Ukraine, a few more places. And I really enjoyed.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but we're investigating in a criminal mischief that occurred back in the mid-'90s.
Oh yeah? Well, what's this about?
Well, watch this.
Well, I thought that occurred at Grand Prairie.
But did y'all win the game?
Yeah, we won the game.
Okay, then don't worry about that.
All right, cool. Yeah, that was the good old days when dunking was fun. It hurts my knees now. Actually, that game, Coach nearly had me stop dunking. He said it was too much. He didn't want to break another basketball goal. And right now, pretty much what I'm doing is I'm doing a little bit of coaching, still involved in basketball. Secondly, I'm doing real estate. But right now, I'm ready for some hoops.
Hoops? Did you say hoops? We gotcha hoops. Right here in the Hoops Corner on Duncanville Weekly News with all the highlights from the latest Duncanville Panther and Pantherette basketball games and a peek at upcoming games. The Hoops Corner is brought to you by James Memorial Chapel, Duncanville's only home-owned funeral home. Leon Miller Commercial Real Estate Properties on Main Street. Need some space? Call Leon at 972-709-7181. Fry Integra Insurance Services, your hometown insurance agency for 30 years for all insurance types. Call 972-296-9786 for John or Todd. By the Wolverton Company, serving Duncanville's heating and cooling needs for longer than anybody can remember. 972-296-COOL. Jim McDonald's State Farm Insurance Agency, right here in Duncanville on Main Street. Like a good neighbor, State Farm and Jim are there.
By Roma's Italian Bistro, right in the heart of Duncanville at Center and Main Streets, serving authentic Italian cuisine. They deliver. Call 972-298-5900. By Glow Family Dental, where your smile is a top priority. They are right here on Wheatland. By the Duncanville Parks and Recreation Department, where they have something for almost everybody, almost every day.
And by Ambit Energy. You have power options. Call energy specialist Don McBurnett at 214-918-9981. You'll be glad you did. And now, in the Hoops Corner, here's John with all the Hoops highlights.
Hello, Duncanville basketball fans, and welcome back to the final Hoops Corner show for this season. The Panthers, as you know, had finished up their season last week, but each year on this show we interview the junior varsity coach, and here's our visit with Cory Johnson. We are visiting with Cory Johnson, the assistant coach for the Duncanville Panther basketball team. And Cory, welcome back to Duncanville Weekly News.
Glad to be back. How you doing?
Good. Tell us once again how you ended up back here in Duncanville.
Well, after my short stint at Ole Miss as a GA, I ended up coming back to Duncanville as a middle school coach at Kennemer, and kind of working my way up after 2 years. So, like you said, I'm happy to be back.
Well, Cory, it's great to have you back. Tell us about your season this past year with your junior varsity team.
Well, actually, the season went real well. We ended up finishing the year 22-8. Ended up winning the Arlington Lamar JV tournament, which had DeSoto, Cedar Hill, a lot of the top schools around in our district in it. So, it was a good season overall, I'd say.
Okay. Well, tell us about some of the players that are on your team.
Number 1, Jeremiah Coleman. He's a freshman, crafty guard who can shoot the ball. He'll be really good in our program in the future. Number 2, Ty. He's also a freshman, tough defender, can shoot the ball really well. He'll also have a great future in our program. Number 10, Douglas Murder. He's our point guard. He's our leader this year. He's our tough guy on defense, and he can do it all. He did it all for us this year. Number 11, Jordan Massenberg. He can shoot the mid-range. He can rebound. Tough player. Number 14, Corbin Williams. As you see, he can shoot the ball lights out. He's also a tough defender on the other end of the court. Number 20, Osama Isa. As you also can see, he can shoot the ball. He can handle the rock. He'll be great for us in the future. Number 21, Stephen Quinn. Stephen Quinn was all-around best player. He can score the ball from any position. He has a bright future. Number 24, Gerald Bowie. He's our football kid who plays tough lockdown defense. He does all the tough stuff our team needs him to do. Number 30, Joseph Mason. Has a big, long, athletic body. He can finish inside really well, rebound. Number 32, Charles Washington. He's also one of our tough guys that does the dirty work, rebound, play defense. He's really great at his role.
Well, Cory, it looks like you've got a couple of guys that are going to help these Panthers in the next couple of years.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for being with us today, and best of luck. And let me ask you, what do you feel about this new district we're going to be in next year with the Irving schools now included?
I actually think it's still going to be competitive, of course, with the Cedar Hill, DeSoto, South Grand Prairie. So, all in all, I don't think much is going to change. That top 1 through 5, 4 is going to be pretty much the same. Yeah. So,
I got the athletic director in Irving's a good friend of mine, and he's not really excited about getting back with this bunch.
Yeah, I can understand, see why.
Thanks for being with us, man.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So, let's go to the state tournament and watch those Pantherettes starting right now.
On Thursday morning at 7:45, a big send-off to the state tournament was held with students, parents, fans, teachers, and administrators on hand at the Sandra Meadows Classic parking lot.
Pantherettes! Where are you going?
San Antonio!
What for?
To use it!
All right.
Music, of course, is this year's Pantherettes theme, reflecting what they have learned in the past couple of seasons when they haven't won the state championship.
Let's go, Panthers! Let's go! Let's go!
Then, a short 37 hours later, at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, the Pantherettes play the most local team, Cibolo Steel, in the state semifinals game. And as expected, it was over early as the Pantherettes jumped to a quick lead with a Zay free throw. After getting fouled on that play. Then a turnaround in the lane by Sierra. Maddie spots Nia. Down the lane for two more. Maddie hits a head-on 14-foot shot. And then Sierra beats the defense again down the lane. And after one, it's 20-6, Pantherettes. And here's a sample of the loud and proud Duncanville fans at the Alamo Dome Friday night. Rosie gets the second quarter started with a 15-foot shot from the top. And Sierra had a big game, and she scores again in the post. Rosie hits again. Kyla gets on the board with this baseline hoop. Sierra again. And then Maddie snares a rebound and scores. And at the half, it's 44-20, Pantherettes. In the third, the lead just grew and grew with Rosie popping a baseline shot. And Sierra scoring almost at will. Nisha caps off the third with this shot from behind that arc on the floor. And after three, it's 61-31 Pantherettes. They played it out with Sierra taking Nisha's pass and scoring and getting fouled in the act, and later threading the defense for two more. Nina for a snowbird. And Zay snaring a loose ball and scoring. And it's over. Final, Panthers 81 and Cibolo Steel Knights 41. Sierra scored 32 and Zay had 16 as the Pantherettes now head to the state finals. Then Saturday night, the Pantherettes met Spring Decaney, who had defeated Galena Park North Shore in their semifinal game. And Nia starts it right with a smooth 18-foot shot from the top. Then she inbounds to Zay for a quick hoop. She spots Nina on the baseline, and she hits a runner. Maddie's turn. Two more. Nia. Three more. And then Nina adds a couple. And it's 20-5 Pantherettes after one. Sierra rebounds and puts back. And Nina nails a baseline shot. And at the half, it's 33-9 Pantherettes. In the third, Zay scores on a breakaway. And then dishes to Maddie for two. And then Maddie returns the favor. Getting it over to Zay. And she hits the same spot for two. Then Nia nails a three-point basket. Hala is open for two. Check out this inbounds pass from Nina to Zay for the layup. Maddie is inbounds but makes a similar pass to Zay, who scores again. Then Zay is ahead of the pack and beats the buzzer to score her 13th point of the quarter. And after three, it's 54-24 Pantherettes. Zay opens the fourth, taking Maddie's pass for two. And then Sierra turns and scores. Zay's turn on a break. Then Rosie hits a three-point shot from the top. And at a timeout, Coach Kathy Self-Morgan tells her girls that a 30-point lead is no reason to let up. The Duncanville fans are getting their signs ready. Lots of free throws down the stretch as usual. And Tay here hits a couple. And it's over. And it's over. Final, Pantherettes 76 and Spring Decaney 42. Zay had 25, Maddie 14, and Naya 13. And here's a sample of the after-game ceremony.
It was wonderful. You were awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Are you Rose? Jimmy, you're so sorry. Great job, girl. Awesome. Good Lord of mercy. Awesome. Good job.
Congratulations. Next year you'll be there.
You will be awesome too.
And now, the Conference 6A Most Valuable Player Award, as selected by the media, goes to a 6-foot sophomore guard, number 008,
Also on the 5-member all-tournament team were Maddie and Sierra, 3 of the 5 from Duncanville.
And the champion, Duncanville Pantherettes.
Wow, what a weekend. The Pantherettes winning it all. Well, as we said, this is the final Hoops Corner Show. We'll be back on March the 21st with the Panther Dugout Show. So you know, with baseball season starting, that it's going to be raining. But we'll bring it to you with Scott Fahey on March the 21st. Don't forget also on the 17th, the Flavor of Duncanville will be happening in the high school during the spring break. As we close, let's see some more scenes from the Alamo Dome of this past weekend, and thanks for watching.
A round of applause for both teams, Spring Decaney and the champion, Duncanville Pantherettes. A 5'9" senior guard, number 11, Nisha Davis. A 5'9" junior guard, number 12, Akila Caldwell. A 5'6" junior guard, please welcome number 15, Tay Davis. A 5'7" sophomore guard, please welcome number 20, Naya Thomas. A 6'4" senior post, please welcome number 40, Sierra Johnson. 6'1", senior forward. Please welcome number 41, Madison Townley. Assistant coaches for Duncanville, Legina Howard, Betty Grimmer-Lenore, Austin Bruce.
The first one is from the city. Would you please step forward? And this is Patrick Harvey. He is the mayor pro tem. Thank you very much. I ask them to stand when I call their names. Our president of the board is Bill McNeely. Bill, please stand. Do you think Pantherettes? Yeah. I'm thinking so. Yeah. We also, I believe, is Renee here? Renee, would you please stand? She's a board member as well. Renee's here.
They're independent, they're self-sufficient, they're going to be able to get knocked down in the world and get back up. They're going to come and show me their paychecks. It's going to be 3 times more than mine. And I still love them to death, every one of them.